Tuning in to EV World News, where we talk about electric vehicles, green energy, and the stock markets. Today, I've got some interesting topics for you. One of my first ones today is going to be on the subject of flying cars. Been told we'd have flying cars for a long time, and obviously, this is going to be talking about electric vehicle takeoff and landing vehicles. Now, essentially, you could think of like a drone or a quadcopter, which is essentially how all of these are sort of designed, except these have a lot more propellers. And it's a little more sophisticated because obviously it has to be able to carry a person. Now, one of the things about this is they don't really talk about how much weight one of these can carry. Anyways, I got a company that's got a product called the Helix, which is a single seat vehicle, essentially like a flying motorcycle, might be a more accurate description. It's being made by a company called Pivotal, which is based in Silicon Valley, and it's classified as a micro light aircraft. Means anyone, pilot's license or not, can fly it over non-built up areas. So you could own one of these. You couldn't take it to the office necessarily, but you could fly it out on the farm kind of thing. Now, next year, it's going to be approximately $190,000 to be able to buy one of these for personal use, and they're anticipating delivery time of approximately June. Pivotal was originally known as Opener until October when the Helix was announced. They've been doing this since 2011, and this is where they've just kind of ended up. Originally, it was called the Black Fly. They've been working together to put something, looks like they're talking 12 years total to be able to put this vehicle together and make something that a consumer could use and fly around. Now, this aircraft hasn't changed a whole lot over the years, but I'm under the impression that maybe the motors have gotten to get a little bit better and a few other things. Now, the top speed is about 100 kilometers. That's 62 miles per hour for those of us in the United States. It has a range of about 30 kilometers, which isn't very exciting. That's about 18 and a half miles. So it's not going to go very far. Under regular household charger, it takes about 4.5 hours to charge it up. You could probably get it pretty quick with a standard, level two car charger. Probably definitely charge it a whole lot faster. But I thought that was kind of fascinating to see that that is coming around the corner. My next vehicle is the new 2025 Volvo EX30. This is listed as one of the most affordable vehicles coming out soon. It's nice looking. Volvo always does a good job of making things look nice. And this is expected to be around, it's a subcompact SUV, so it's a very small SUV. It's about $36,000. And it's also Volvo's fastest accelerating car. So that should make it kind of interesting. See if we get some performance specs. The average electric car goes for about $67,000. So at 36,000, this feels like a steal. This car was built in China. It does not qualify for the US federal tax credits, but the price tag simply makes it a lot more affordable. The single motor is 36,000, it's 268 horsepower, 275-mile range. The twin motor bumps up to $46,000, 422 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.4, a range of 260 miles. It's available currently for a deposit of $500 and expected to be out by the end of next summer. That seems like a pretty reasonable time to wait. So that's kind of an exciting vehicle that once again we're starting to see some cheaper vehicles entering the market. Yesterday, we were talking about how the Tesla Model 3 with rebates in the United States, the base model is actually over a 3-year period just as cheap to operate as a Toyota Corolla base model. So it's really quite fascinating to see. Another one, I'm kind of big on horsepower, and I thought this was kind of fun. This article was talking about how the Ford Mustang Mach-E is kind of taken over for the Ford Raptor. Well, this is interesting because it's The Mach-E Rally is officially the Raptor of EVs. Now, this is a 480, it's nice looking, 480 horsepower electric vehicle that can go off-road, 250-mile range. Let's see what we've got here. It's expected to be over $100,000. Although this article actually is from Australia, so the Australian dollar isn't quite the same value as the US dollar, so it might be a little bit cheaper here in the US. But anyways, it's pretty cool to see something that's a little bit got some speed to it. And then lastly today, I want to talk a little bit about VinFast, the Vietnamese company that did the big IPO, has huge market cap, and they released some new vehicles at what was kind of interesting was the first Geneva International Motor Show, which was held in Qatar. So they did this in the Middle East, and we've got a few VinFast entries here. Now, their naming system for their vehicles is quite interesting. We've got a VF6, VF7, VF8, believe it or not, a VF9. So they keep getting a little bigger as we go from spot to spot, and they're nice looking. You see the VF8 and 9 are two premium models that are designed by Pininfarina. The VF8 and 9 are currently open for reservations globally, and the VF8 is being delivered to customers in the North American market. They're each equipped with modern tech features and advanced driver assistance systems, providing safe and convenience experiences for customers. VinFast has one of the best warranty policies, 10 years and 125,000 miles for the vehicle, and 10 years with unlimited miles on the battery, which is outstanding. I have heard some complaints about VinFast quality, that it isn't the same as some of the other vehicles, but I think with this kind of warranty to back it up, I think that should give people pretty relative reassurance they're going to have a good experience with the vehicle. VinFast is aiming to find partners in the Middle East market to jointly research partnership opportunities and contribute to promoting green mobility solutions in the region. While VinFast is a new company, it has quickly become a major player in the electric vehicle market. It has a big product pipeline, including electric scooters, electric cars, electric buses, and advanced battery and charging solutions. They are currently operating in Vietnam, the US, Canada, and Europe, and looking to expand into other markets. Well, that's pretty much what I've got for the show today. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I hope everybody found it enlightening. Until tomorrow, everybody have a great day.